T-Gal. Thank you. You're awesome. Really appreciate it very much. Very much we do. And by the way, I'm not sure if she is still doing her streams, but she was doing Grand Theft Auto last I checked. So if you're curious, if you're interested, give her a follow, give her a like. If she does do her stream still, then obviously you'll get the notifications. But regardless, thank you. Hell yeah, fucking A, right? Let's get into this one. We've got Valheim. Yeah, I'm told that's actually really good. I know a few people that are getting into that. Let's get into this one because we're following Canuck again this Friday. He's rolled in as Amaterasu on Team Blue. They've also got Aphrodite, a healer. We'll talk about that in just a second. Morgan Le Fay, Hachiman, and Kali rounding out that side, and then on the other side of the spectrum, Hell, Hachiman again, Artemis, Rama, and Zhongqi, the giant cat at the right of the front screen there. They did a thing very recently where they added in what we'll call the tiers of healing, and let me tell you, the tiers aren't like stages. They're more like the things you're gonna weep out your eyeballs, because how it basically works is, should you randomly get assigned a healer in this game mode, each team will then be awarded a healer. So if one's getting it, you're both getting it, okay? And then in that random getting of a healer, you may get a tier 1, a tier 2, or a tier 3. Now, what defines them to me is very nebulous because I don't agree with the way they've been separated. But as you can see here, we've got Hell on one side, who can cast a line attack, bounce back, heal, so she can heal one person plus herself. And also she's got an AoE radial heal that she can, anywhere she is, spin out a heal around her. So if she's got 1 god or 5 or 4 next to her, she'll heal that many. Aphrodite on the other side on Team Blue, she has a single heal, and it will heal her and a target, and that's it. That's all she's got. There's no additional extras beyond that. So I find these to be, although they're apparently even, I find them to be a very uneven match in the caliber and quality of healing that they're going to provide. Now, that doesn't mean that the player can't compensate. Obviously, players make up a lot in the talent pool when it comes to this game mode, but alas, the change is in. It's one of many changes that have actually come. We'll see if we can talk about a few more tonight. But it is game 1, Friday night Smite in the assault lane. It's 5v5. There's random gods. Each player loads in. They get a selection of items. They get 3,000 gold. They start at level 5, so it's slightly higher than what you might see in like Arena or in Conquest. But at the same time, it causes a little bit of difficulty. You can see each team actually fairly evenly matched. 3 physical, 2 mages. That's these values here down the side. Those red X's, they're physical, and the blue stars, they mean that they're magic users. Each team starting to pick some items here. These are starter items, can only be selected at the start of the game, and you can only buy 1. You can't buy 2 of them. Looks like the prediction just wrapped up there. If you're wondering if we're going to see a pentakill tonight, I don't know. We haven't yet. We have yet to see a pentakill in Smite on Friday Night Smite. Now, it's not that they don't happen. It's not that they can't happen. They are rare because you need all 5 gods to get a pentakill, 1 player getting all 5 of the kills. The catch is, of course, the timers for the death counts. There's Zhongqi getting a little ward up there, you see early, right in the lane. That's this is going to tell him when the baddies show up. Here they come. And so you need 5 on a side in order to get that pentakill. Now in Arena, or sometimes, nice, they're taunting each other. In Arena, or sometimes in Conquest, or even the Joust, if you're lucky enough, they'll come back from the fountain quickly, and you can kill them that way. Not in Assault. In Assault, your death timers get longer and longer and longer. There you go. See Aphrodite. She's got her tether already set up against, looks like Amaterasu. Some taunts there from Team Blue. Team Red already standing under their tower, ready to go. 5 on red, 4 on blue. No guilds on this one right now. That's okay. Sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. We'll see how the first engagement actually squares up. You can see very tentative by both teams, as neither one wanting to really get involved in that starting affair. Now they're starting to warm up as the minions come around. Hachiman dropping one of his attacks down. You can see there's the line attack of Aphrodite and a big AoE stun. Amaterasu trying to get in there early, get her ultimate going. Some big attacks. And Team Red hiding right underneath that tower. Hachiman and Zhongqi getting in early kills. It's a quick 2-0 start for Team Red. Team Blue falling back under the tower. Hachiman getting that heal from Aphrodite. leaving to die. Unfortunately, Morgan Le Fay, you can see Artemis diving right in the tower. Not threatened at all right now by Team Blue. Very early in the game, you can make moves like that. If you continue to make them, sometimes it'll pay off. Other times, not so much. Let's see what happens. Interesting move there. That's a different pick. You don't see that often where they're going to take the item that spawns them on a tower. Zhang Kui pays for it. Those Aphrodite stomps a hole in him. Puts Team Blue on the board. Afro runs off to the jungle. Hachiman controlling the lane against, wouldn't you believe it, Hachiman. This is going to be a fun match. I do love when we get the doppelgangers in there. 4 and 5 aside now as we square back up. Amaterasu going back to the front. She's not a tank, but she can function fairly close to one. She's got a lot of damage in her build as well, and she's got lots of mitigation. Very good, very effective warrior, very similar to Shock or maybe even Hercules. Team Red getting some tags there from the bow attacks of Team Blue. A nice Morgan Le Fay attack, but it misses. Tries to come back again. Zhang Kui now getting in there with his stun attack. You can see that was very effective, sending one of the Team Blue team members all the way to the back. Le Fay now trying to come in and help her teammate out. Canuck unfortunately getting wasted there by Artemis as she came in and just drilled him in the back. Lots of steady attacks there. Zhang Kui now going in with his ultimate active. It works great on one, not a second though. That's picked up by Hachiman. Rama now through the sky trying to pick one off from there. Morgan Le Fay able to take the healer of Team Red away, but it's not going to be enough. As you can see, Team Red very, very quick on the draw, and they've already put away their first wave. They should have actually started pushing there, I feel. But a good run of minions here, and they're going to get Tower 1 from Team Blue right away. Quick start there by Team Red on this tower. A few of the Team Blue members coming in. You can see Amaterasu sitting there debating whether or not she wants to have a piece of that. Decides smartly no. Waits for some support to arrive in Hachiman and Callie. There they come. Gonna move up the lane now. Callie decides to jump in. I think she might have wanted to go for ultimate. Decided ultimately against it. Team Blue now up 5. And 5 on red. As each side squares up, Zhang Kui now joining in. You can see, diving in there is Amaterasu. Nice attack. Hachiman able to dive away. Good 1-2 attack. Let's see what happens here. Might be able to pick one up, and he does. Good move there, pressing the issue on Team Red. Team Blue now trying to get some traction here as they move in and around that jungle opening. Zhang Kui maybe getting caught here. He's getting some big hits. If you watch that small spiral underneath him, that's the result of Amaterasu getting repeated hits on the same god, and he got affected with that little tidal flow. Is going to take additional damage. Hachiman able to come to the answer, though, of Team Blue's press. Pressing back, and you see he's warding them all the way to the back there as Team Blue picks a heal up and retreats to Tower 2 position. Team Red slowly making their way up the lanes. Team Blue defending. This has been a very one-sided affair so far, with Team Red having very much lane control in this match. Not necessarily so much due to the fact that they've got the healer in tow, but I wouldn't say that that's not necessarily a big difference maker right now. Artemis dropping her attack out and is able to pick a quick one up against Callie. Zhang Kui gets a second one as Team Red starts to press. Rama from the sky, not getting a lot of great shots down on Team Blue. He's going to have to return. Morgan Le Fay putting a pile of damage in there as she's been able to start to come alive. Amaterasu trying to defend the middle as you see the 2 archer combo there on Team Red starting to take effect. Nice tick damage there by Morgan Le Fay on the Artemis as she was able to just get a sneaking hit just around the corner there. We weren't able to quite see it in the camera there. Good hit though. Nice damage there by Team Blue on Team Red. You can see the damage just soaking in. Hachiman going in for the kill. Rama has an answer. Amaterasu not able to make traction, but Callie is. Team Blue moving up the front. Nice double there for Callie. She's using her ultimate. If she can get a kill in it on their preferred god, she'll return to full hit points. You see that didn't happen. She's going to have to wait for that to spin around again and cycle up so she can try the second time. Hachiman now defending with the Artemis. They're going to fall back under the tower. Team Blue collecting together. Doing a good job coming back into this one. Score now 13-6. But Team Red has the tower advantage. So only a little bit of gold advantage, about 2,500. Not a lot, but as that separation starts to get bigger and bigger, you'll see a bit of a spread. And of course, that translates into equipment and damage. And in the long run, kills and a win. Team Blue forming back together at the Tower circle. Team Red defending. Minion wave wiped out quite easily by Morgan Le Fay. And when you have players being able to do that, you do hope that somebody gets a tag on them. Team Red is going to have to watch, though, because their Zhong Kui is going to, of course, need to build stacks on those minions so he can start stuffing his ultimate bag full. You can see he's got a pretty hefty satchel there now. Let's see what happens as both teams square up again. Here comes the press. Aphrodite. Nice attack there with the birds. Zhong Kui using his ultimate there. So is Artemis. Good double effort there by Team Red. Artemis with a double. She's moving quickly down the lane. Rama picks one up. Artemis now a triple. Only one left on that Team Blue. You can see if she picks it up here, that's going to be just only a quadra. Only. But no penta for her in this attack sequence. Great press there, though. Good double ultimate from Team Red as they were able to press the lane very effectively. Almost catching Team Blue while they were sleeping, as it were, but definitely bursting the damage there. Team Red able to press very quickly. I think this match is going to be done at the 10. We'll see what happens here. The Phoenix now being defended by Amaterasu plus Aphrodite. Nice move in there. She's got her ultimate. Bang 1, bang 2. Great stuff there defending the tower. That's a tough situation. You've got 2v5. Healer, now 2 more. Good attack there by Morgan Le Fay. In goes Team Blues. I can't quite tell who that is, but oh, it was Callie. She turned into a small paste on the floor. Team Red taking a quick heal there. You saw from Hell dropping a top up on everyone. Rama now slapping damage down. Afro responding beautifully. However, Artemis able to make more effective use of her bow. Great attack there from Artemis. The Phoenix now down for Team Blue. They're defending on their last legs. Nice pickup there by Morgan Le Fay as she takes issue. Hachiman uses his ultimate. And there's a good attack there from Hachiman onto Team Red. You see Morgan Le Fay now pressing, chasing. Good attack, misses. She's gone in alone, and she's going to try and chase them all the way up the lane. You see they're going to go for the heal. Le Fay decides she's going to go for the lane minions smartly. Now decides against it. The pig comes out for Artemis. 1, 2, 3 shots, and a nice kill and a pickup there for Artemis. That was really unfortunate. Hachiman now trying to bail out of this situation with Callie and Afro. Callie running interference. Amaterasu joining with Callie, blocking for Hachiman. He's going to take a heal from Aphrodite. Looks like Hachiman red, Artemis red, and I believe that's Hell. Going to try and press the Phoenix and ultimately the Titan. Hell tops the team up in the white mode. Blue minions coming out of the spawn, meeting with the red flame minions. There's Zhong Kui and Team Red. Missing the heal on the map. Should probably pick that up, if only to provide his team with a mana burst. But him also a speed burst and a heal burst before you jump in from one of those attack situations. Now look what could happen here. Callie and Hachiman Blue able to pick up a nice pair of kills. Now Zhong Kui is going to be running for his life. That would have been effective earlier. Unfortunately, not going to help him out right now. He's topping his team up himself. He's running. You can see the Artemis and the Hachiman. Team Red just bailing on that plan right now. Kills 21-10 as Team Blue starting to struggle back into this. Albeit slowly, they're getting there. Some heavy hits coming down from Team Red, trying to prevent Team Blue from advancing anymore. 3 up red, 5 blue. Blue hurt. Pressing the tower, though. Here comes some minion waves. Amaterasu crashes in. Nice attack there by Amaterasu and Aphrodite. Amaterasu trying to press against Hachiman, but he's not getting much support from the teammates. Aphrodite having to bail. You can see very low and ready to die there is the Zhong Kui, but unfortunately cannot capitalize right now as Team Blue. Too many individuals, and they're not going to be able to get anything done, neither tower nor a god kill in that one, as Team Blue seems to be just a little bit dysfunctional in getting the coordination they need right now to put away 1 minion, 1 god, or 1 tower. Red piles up. Here it comes. There's the Artemis attack, and a Hachiman ultimate finishes. Nice press now. You can see Rama going up to skyward. He's going to put 1, 2. There's 3, and can't quite land his 4th. It might just be out of range. Morgan Le Fay using her ultimate to defend with Aphrodite as the two use Afro's speed boost to get out of that mess. Amaterasu now showing up. 3-man defense, but the Phoenix is back. It provides a little bit, not much, but a bit. Here comes some minions as well to help out Team Blue. They've done a good job trying to keep this game from tumbling over. Now all they need to do is start pressing back the right way. Let's see what happens here. It's 4v5. Here comes Jean-Quay with a soaking of ghosts. He's going to run to the back. He's prepping his ultimate. It's not ready. Now it is. You can see he's eyeing up where to land in this lane situation. It's very narrow. Artemis, Jean-Quay have combined very effectively. Jean-Quay going in early. You can see Team Blue trying to take him out, but they just can't quite get the damage on him. He's slippery. Team Red piling up for some extra heals from hell. Team Blue's Callie going in and absolutely macheteing through the Team Red line. It's not going to work, though, as Team Red able to pick up 2 and continue forward. There's a nice blink in to just press forward the enemy situation. And this is going to be, I think, a cleaning out here. Team Red doing a very effective, coordinated job in eliminating Team Blue in this match. Very good game as they wipe that Titan down. Team Red absolutely all over that one, winning 29-10. Ouch. Whew. How about we get into the next one? That was a tough one, man. Yeah, Amaterasu, she's tough. But, you know, like, this is one of those situations we talked about before where we say Assault is a random game mode. And when you're playing in that random game mode, things need to be random. They have a healer. We don't. That's okay. Learn to play that situation, because that's going to happen to you and for you at the same time. And in this, they've modified it so that you don't have that situational allowance anymore to just be random. They're forcing a situation where you get an equal healer. So Team Blue was sort of stuck with, as it were, Aphrodite, who is a very capable healer, don't get me wrong. Whereby, though, I feel Hell was able to just come through with a little bit more for her team. Let's just take a quick look at the numbers here to see. Let's see, 15-5 in healing and 8-9. So, I mean, if there was a story of that match, that's it right there. And Team Blue, you can see trying to get some tags with the assists, not really able to do so, and not because of any effort or lack of effort, just I don't think they got a great roll of the dice in this one, is what it is. Good item builds too, because you can see things like the Blood Forge, Hasten Katana, decent items, great for attack and pursue. And in this game mode too, the Soul Gem, a good item, you know, the Mystical Mail, great picks, good for crashing together or fighting in piles. Didn't happen. Just didn't happen. And sometimes that's the case. Sometimes that's the case. One of the items that we didn't actually get to see a lot of, but they did change, was Benevolence. Let's see if I can actually show this to you guys really quick here. I'll just pull Amaterasu up here. There you go. Benevolence, where are you here? There we go. So this guy changed a little bit, and the minor tweak is that as you build stacks with Benevolence, it will actually use every 4 stacks and heal your teammates. Okay? Now, it's not a big heal. It's not a lot, but it matters and it counts. And so those little extras are all things, maybe if you're having a bit of trouble and you're like, well, what's a good starting item for playing this assault mode? Benevolence, I would recommend maybe taking a look at. Now, when you do actually tick off one of those heals, you also get a little extra gold too. And extra gold helps buy items. That's never a bad thing, is it? No. By the way, if you're looking for a nice Amaterasu build, may I recommend the Bluestone and Shield of Regrowth combo. Makes it real nice and speedy at the beginning, and then you fly all around the map. It's good fun. It's really good fun. Okay. SMITE, I want to just mention this really quickly here, is having a survey on right now. So if you do play SMITE, when you load in your game, there's actually a survey question you can do. It's going to ask you some things about, you know, the game modes you prefer, the types of games you play, those sorts of things, and of course how you play a PC or whatever. So I encourage you, take the survey. Match 2, Friday night SMITE. We'll do this one, we'll do one more, and then we'll take a break. We've got teams Blue and Red lining back up here. We'll give them a couple minutes to square away any rerolls or changes they want to make. Seeing some interesting picks and skins, though. This could be an interesting selection of gods. Each team given a fair complement of firepower, I'd say. Gonna see how this one lines up. Looks like everyone's sort of squared away with what they got. Let's start with Team Red. On the right side, we've got Baba Yaga. Zeus Jeebus. Good name. Good name. Baba Yaga. Anyway, Baba Yaga, ultimate ability. She turns into a giant house. She hurls fireballs everywhere. And she's also got some just basic abilities that cause her to help control the lane. Things like acid damage or just general fire attacks. Behind her, we've got Saul, who is, in this case, purple, but watch out for the fire. Never, ever stand in the fire. She will hurl fireballs real fast, so it's tough to stay out of them. Behind her, Kumbhakarna, he is a sleepy time god, but his stuns and stalls are going to be what really causes problems. Watch for him to knock an enemy god in the air with his ultimate, and then stall them when they hit the ground, and the team will collapse on it. Beat just the snot out of it. Behind Kumba, we've got Rama. Archer is absolutely fantastic. We saw him in the last match. He takes his mission to the sky and starts raining arrows down on the enemy, but great attack speed and really great pursue. Let's if we're going to see a penta, could be from him. Finally, of course, the god of the sea with the trident way at the back there. It's Poseidon. Watch for the big pools, the swirling pools, and the giant fish to get cracking on everyone. See what I did there? On Team Blue, we've got Set. He is he's a very challenging god to play. He's got sand minions he'll summon, and he can use them to strike at the enemies, but he can also create a whirlwind around him, and it's very, very effective, but very difficult to play him well. Hachiman, we saw twice in the last match. We're going to see him a third time tonight. Gee, I guess he's going to be our highlight player this week. Lots of archer ability, and then, of course, he can mount onto a horse, and he can, if he's got all of them in range, hit every single god with his ultimate ability. Nox, she can silence, stall, and absolutely blast her way through an enemy. Bellona, very much the same. The only difference, one chooses to use magic, the other a hammer. Finally, at the back end, we've got Danzabaru, the little raccoon that could. His blunderbuss is absolutely fantastic when you get the attack speed just cranked with that thing. Oh, so good. But the most deadly thing about Danzabaru is his little sake bottles. Because if you get caught by one of them, you're going to be taunted towards it, and then he's going to blast you with a bag of money. He's just a ridiculous little raccoon. Awful to fight. Great to watch. So I'm going to be very curious to see how Danza is going to perform in this one with a lot of lane control on the other side. Better with the raccoon than the satyr. Yeah, you know, Cernunnos isn't too bad. The Thorns is really good, but I don't really care much for the switch flipping god mode types. Like Cernunnos is one, King Arthur tier, where you have to use an ability palette of A and B. Those are not my favorite ones. I like just the 1, 2, 3, 4 god abilities. Now I know that provides less options with what the game can do, but you know, preference is preference. Here we go. We got what? Ooh, that looks like a 20 Nox. No other major players on that one, it looks like, as we get ready here for match number 2 of the old Friday Night Smite. Slowed in over the Titan's shoulder, over top the Phoenix. Round pass. Towers 2, Towers 1. All those gotta go if you want to win this match. So hiding under your tower, not usually an effective way to win in this game mode. Let's see what people build up here. As you can see, the players are all loading in. Looks like a confident early pick there by Danzabaru. The chin size, good item. Also see Archival for Rama. The Sharon's coin, which is an interesting pick item. It as players are awarded either a kill or an assist, the coin will flip. Heads, you get one ability, tails, you get the other. The abilities are either HP 5 or movement speed, which can actually be very effective. And if you get 8 flips of the coin, or when you get 8 flips of the coin, it evolves You get a huge MP5, HP5 boost as well from it. It's a very nice item. And a very good starter item for this particular game mode. You can see 4 of the members of Team Blue are here. And a few of Team Red. They're all hiding behind the house. Look at this. What are you guys doing, you bunch of lunatics? Take a picture. I'm curious to see if this is this their strategy? I mean, it seems to like they're hitting the house, which I think is interesting. That's a first for Friday Night Smite. I'll tell you that. Danzabaru dropping some sake bottles down, trying to taunt Team Red out from under the tower. Diving in nicely, though. Big, brilliant attack as Bologna, as you see Team Red absolutely paying for it. Nox cleaning out that first blood handily as Team Blue thundered just a quick stomp into the front line of Team Red, picking up first blood easily. Kumbhakarna now a little hesitant, hiding in the jungle lane. He's going to think about that before he does it again. Team Red stalling another one. Look at the Nox stuns there on Saul, working very effectively. Kumbhakarna now coming in, stalling as Poseidon picks one up. Saul now responding for Team Red and putting them on the board. The heal up now in the jungle. Let's see if Blue or Red picks that one up. It's going to be a dodge to it. Kumbhakarna trying to stall Danzabaru. Danza's got it, but he's stopped by Saul. She's now got a double. Team Red collecting together using their meditation cloaks. You can see those little green pulses. That's them going off. 4 hits, and you want to try and be in range of those. You can see nice damage there again by Nox. Poseidon trying to respond on Nox with the pool and the tidal wave. Team Red hurt. Team Blue hurt. Very much a one-sided affair, and that is to the side of damage. Team Blue trying to defend their tower now as Saul comes in again, and another kill there. Let's see what happens here. Bologna ulted right in. She's alone. Not much for support there. Team Blue trying to come in and help out. Nox did a great job, but unfortunately Bologna just sleeping just a wee bit too far. She comes in once more with her hammer, tries to go in, but decides against it. Kumbhakarna now going to retreat back with his team. Danzabaru dropping those money bags. Not able to get them. Team Red filing together, getting a couple of heals in. Team Blue retreating back under the tower. You can see Kumbhakarna coming out from the jungle. That's a nice move, very quick move, as Team Red's going to try and press down lane, but they didn't get a good effective attack on that. Kumbha made great effect in getting the attention of Team Blue drawn away, but unfortunately just didn't quite pan out. See here as Bologna tries to go in and take on some minions. She's very low. Rama walks in with an easy pickup there. Kumbhakarna now almost doing the same thing, almost getting caught by Hachiman. He's putting lots of shots at him, can't quite finish. There goes Hachiman with his ultimate. He's able to put Kumbha down. You can see he's laying there. He needs basics. Team Red now body blocking. Huge hit there by Nox. Kumbha back up. Danzabaru coming back in for a return. Nox getting a double. Great job there, cleaning up the enemy. Baba Yaga forming up. There's her ultimate form. She's a house with feet. She's walking and bombing. That's what she does. Into the jungle. One and another. Not quite, as Baba Yaga was not able to pick the double up there on Team Blue. Very fleet feet from Team Blue as the heals come up. Some attacks there from Set as he's trying to go into the jungle. Look at the damage being peeled off there. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize. Poseidon trying to retreat now back to his team. Team Red retreating low, bruised. Team Blue hungry for the pickup here. There goes Danzabaru with a rocket attack. Nice hit. Not quite enough to finish him off, but definitely enough to let him know he was there. All that healing the Poseidon just picked up is now gone thanks to that rocket hit from Danzabaru. Rama trying to dive the team. It's not going to be a good idea. You can see he has to dive in, dive out. Picking up the coin for Danzabaru is Team Blue starting to press this again here. Team Red trying to defend their tower, doing a very good job. Danzabaru dropping the money bags. Little burst damage there. Those purple lines are from Baba Yaga. The pools, Poseidon. Bologna trying to get in there with her ultimate. Maybe she can smash through. Is stunned, and Rama picks up the kill. Hachiman responds in kind. Nox again, able to finish with some massive damage. Team Red pressing up, or Team Blue pressing up Red's tower. A nice stall there as we've got more damage from Nox. Look at that on Saul. Great job there by Nox. Kumba retreating to the heel. He's going to flag his friend, see if he'll be able to pick up their attention. They're busy trying to defend. Kumba now just standing there, waiting for them to do anything. Sets using his minion very effectively to attack. Look at all the time wasted waiting for that heal. Kumbhakarna finally picking it up for Team Red. And Team Blue able to do a great job recovering, resting. And they are now going to be back in this. Team Red also able to get a little rest time in. They've got a 5th player now, and it's 5 aside. Team Blue, Danza, fairly low, could be acting as bait. Let's see what happens here. Crashing in, Bologna goes to the tower. Looks like they're going to try and have Saul going in, but Hell was all on top of that. You can see the split attack of Team Red and Team Blue all over the map. We've got some in the lane, some in the jungle. Saul uses her ultimate. Doesn't work. Bologna now trying to trap in the enemy. You can see she's stuck here in the middle. There's Bologna using her ultimate now. Hammer drops. Poseidon trying to get in there. She's got a lot of distance between her and her teammates. She might pay for it if she can't get back in time. Good defensive move there by Team Blue, trying to form back in over the lines. Team Red, Team Blue forming together on each side again once more. Meditation cloaks going off. Team Blue healing. Team Red low. Bologna jumping in. The Poseidon attack doesn't hit. Team Red, they've got Rama in the air. Poseidon taken out by Hachiman. Rama tries to pick one up, but it's Saul that gets the kick. Bologna gone now for Team Blue. They're going to have to rely on their straight damage. You can see the damage under the tower. There's some more healing. Hachiman trying to square off with Rama. It's Archer versus Archer. Baba Yaga comes in to upset the balance. More damage there from Nox as she tries to collect another kill. Team Red up by 2. You can see the healing now. Lots of mana, lots of hit points. Stanza Baru tries to bop a heal in, or pop some damage in. Can't quite get him. Kumbhakarna drives up the lane. He's looking for a stall. Doesn't work. Kumba now dropping up and down Hachiman. He's going to be caught here. Looks like some heavy damage being laid out by Baba Yaga and Saul. Baba Yaga and Saul both picking up kills. And as well, Rama Bologna dropping in as well. She's got her lash out. She's going to try and do some life-stealing attacks very fast. And the Danza Baru able to get on the board there for Team Blue. Up the lane, it's Bologna down by the tower. It's Danza Baru. That's not a split you want to see. Bologna's going to get trapped, and here Danza Baru has been left to defend the tower alone. No mana, no hit points. That is not an effective team play by Bologna. No matter how much you think you needed that jungle heal, it's going to cost them an awful lot. There's one, and very likely here will be the second one as Danza Baru has just nothing left, and he should be an easy pickup there for Kumbhakarna, who now unfortunately falls down. And look at this. Look at this. Pick up the quick, easy kills. Just needs attack speed. Grab it. Quick. Oh, no. Can't quite do it. Set was just a second too late. And now he may be caught as he's got no hit points. Poseidon is able to get the kill there. The 1-to-1 attacks right now not going well. A good attack there by Nox, doing some damage into the Team Red line and sending them back to their tower. It's 14-7 Team Red, and Team Blue going to try and pick together the remains of that last play, form up, and try again. Team Red pressing forward in the lane. Bologna diving in with her ultimate. She's not able to fight in it. That's unfortunate, but she is causing a lot of damage. Lots of ultimates ready on this board. I see a lot of diamonds at the bottom of the screen. Kumba uses his. You can see a lot of low hit points on that side of red. Team Blue not able to quite keep up with Bologna. She's really fast. There's the Poseidon attack, and it's a good one. Nice damage there from Poseidon. Sends Bologna reeling to the back. Here comes Baba Yaga trying to meet that one up. Nice hits there from Baba Yaga. Look at the fireballs cruising down the lane. Each one will chase the god. Team Red able to defend that very well. Bologna all the way back up at the other end. Look at that. Nice hit there by Nox from her ultimate. Poseidon returning in kind, and Saul has an answer for him. Hachiman, a double now. He's looking for a triple, maybe more. Let's see what happens. Rama from the sky isn't able to capitalize on his ultimate. Hachiman going in, looking for more. As you can see, Team Red trying to top up on tower defense right now. Team Blue pressing. They're going to go in. Danza Baru drops his sake bottle. Isn't able to get anything with that, unfortunately. You can see the archers doing a great job keeping them busy. And Team Blue not quite able to get in and get any shots on the tower, as Team Red has done a very good job defending this. trying to make sure that they're in every position, throwing those minions right out as soon as they hit that tower's edge. This time, they're falling in. As you can see, the archers of Team Red ever so slowly edging downwards. And now Team Blue, just a couple seconds, and they were able to put that tower halfway. Nox finishing Saul. She'll go back for a buy. You can see Bologna coming in now. Danzabaru as well. Big shot there as they're trying to pick out Team Red, get a couple of quick hits in. Bologna picking up Rama quickly. They've got to get that tower down. Not enough damage on it right now. Team Red coming back in. It's going to be a defended tower if they don't get it soon. Poseidon, a huge hit there. Not able to finish off the Nox. She goes retreating back to the lane. Hachiman sees to it that she's protected. And Baba Yaga runs into the jungle, picks up the heal, and runs right back to her team. Team Blue now 5. Team Red 4 up. Very, very low Bologna crashing against Kumbhakarna. She's thinking better of it, decides to go to the back. Poseidon dropping his whirlpool, slowing down Team Blue on their attack. Team Red slowly getting themselves back together in this one. They've got all their players back on the board. They're all just making their way back up to the tower. As you can see, here comes the crash of Bologna. She's getting lasered out by the tower. Not a difficult kill there for Team Red. And this is going to very, very dramatically change the way this game is played. Here comes Kumba attacking Danzabaru. Danzabaru tries to get away. Is killed in his leaf form by some big burst AoE damage. Hachiman now caught, surrounded by Team Red. Saul comes in, cleans up again as we've got Team Red running all over Team Blue. Collecting that heal is Nox. She's just going to give up the one tower and go straight to defending the next. Not a difficult decision in that case. Nox trying to defend tower 2. Should almost abandon it and leave it. Nox dropping a big damage there from her ultimate. But unfortunately, it only landed on Kumba, so it wasn't effective as she might have wanted it to be. A little more pickups damage there, but tower 2 also gone for Team Blue. But Nox doing a good job defending. Bologna diving in, 1v5. Not a great idea, but she might be able to get one. Kumba responds with his ultimate. Poseidon lashes her with a wave and a pool and a kraken. Great move there by Poseidon, picking a double up. Nox responding, though, with the kill for Team Blue. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Danzabaru now trying to defend. 2 archers for Team Blue defending against Team Red. They can deliver enough damage to hold off. Absolutely. We've now got a third. It's set. Team Blue pressing the lane. Team Red picking the heal up. There they are. You can see they're trying to keep together. They're going to go for the jungle one as well. Looks like we're going to get a crash in the jungle. One split off. That's Baba Yaga. Very dangerous move here as teams Red and Blue going to try and make the split. Jungle and lane. Danzabaru caught in the lane with Baba Yaga. The jungle sees Kumba set and another. That's Saul. The attack comes down. Poseidon dropping his pools. Lots of chaining attacks there from Team Blue as they try to form back together, pulsing the heals. Baba Yaga into her ultimate form now. You see Team Red very low. Nice hit there from Hachiman as he picks up one. He's low. He goes into his ultimate form. Stalls but can't quite finish. We've got Set and Hachiman in the lane. Danzabaru is now getting joined in there, and you can see a great dodge, or a great crash in there from Bologna. Is going to pick that all up. Bologna lashing at Kumbhakarna. He's popped again and dives away, stunning the enemy. Great job there. Kumbhakarna making his way out of this one all the way back to the tower. The only thing fitting at this point would be if he sat there maybe doing a taunt, a laugh, or a joke. What a great move there by Kumbhakarna. And dives away, stunning the enemy. Great job there. Kumbhakarna making his way out of this one all the way back to the tower. The only thing fitting at this point would be if he sat there maybe. Team Red forming back up after that nice defensive play. Able to go in the jungle, clean it out, and come back. You can see Team Red pressing up the lane. The lightest green there, you can see it as Danzabaru. He went right for that heal. Very wise. Very, very good. If you're wondering how to spot Danza in the leaf form, look for the brightest leaf. There's those money bags crashing into the enemy again. Set got a couple of his minions up. Nox landing that hit again, draining some damage. Not quite enough to get the kill, but enough to make you know that she's there. Team Blue's Bologna diving in again. She's a little bit low at level 14, taking on a level 20, but you got to give her guts for the try. Bologna getting back in there again, lashing with that attack, and again, the Kraken from the Poseidon on the team. It's not enough to finish him off. Set, however, is able to get that the Rama. As you can see, Bologna all the way down here, fighting a 20 and a 17 alone. Finally getting back to her team. She's in pretty good shape to get another kill there for Hachiman. Great job. Bologna trying to run in and out. A very gallant effort. Hachiman now with a double. That should have been, I feel, a triple. Danzabaru picking up Sol in the lane. And you can see the only one left now is Baba Yaga. If she's got her ultimate, and she does, this is the time. There it is. The house form comes up. All she wants to do now is just lay some damage down, cause them to retreat, or maybe slip the tower away. Doesn't do enough, and you can see Bologna all over her, not giving her a second chance to think or breathe. Baba Yaga having to constantly run, and is left very much on the defensive here as Team Blue crashing again. Bologna very effectively attacking Baba Yaga. Nice job there from Nox, finishing the kill. You can see the Rama trying to come in on set and finish him off. He will. Team Blue trying to push this Phoenix. Kumbhakarna coming back fresh from the fountain. Stuns. Danzabaru hightailing it out of there. Decides second chances are good. Hachiman tries to run. It doesn't work. He's stalled by a wall. Got lots of defensive moves coming in there. Kumba knocking Danza to the sky. He's going to have to probably go back right there. It is. Nox now making her way as fast as she can away from the sprint of Team Red. Nox picking the heal up. And she'll move all the way down here to the Tower Blue Phoenix. Titan, has it been unchained yet? No, I don't think it has. It looks like he's still holding the sword, the scales there. A little bit of taunting there from Nox as Bologna once more crashing in dangerously, taking a lot of damage quickly, not able to pick much up there, and Nox trying to come in and recover it. Bologna very dangerously attacking. It has had benefit, like right there, once more crashing in. The Team Red not really sure if she's coming or going. Team Blue, I think the same. Kumba diving in. Tries to get a stall off, works. Rama trying to get some hits in. Team Red now 4 up. Team Blue, 5 on a side. Team Red using a power attack boost. It's going to fade pretty quickly. There it goes. Doesn't really do much for them as they power boost through minions. Bologna already low, wiped off by Sol. Team Red smashing there into set. You can see the Poseidon attacking Danzabaru, and a nice finish from the Poseidon. Great damage there as Team Red trying to come back into this one. Nox has an answer for her though. Team Red, Baba Yaga pressing deeply into this Phoenix. Hachiman giving all he's got for defense. Nox trying to line up some silence and some damage. There's a nice burst attack. Hachiman stalled by Kumbhakarna. Kumba drops him into the sky. Hachiman now caught on one side of the wall. He's going to use his ultimate and go for it. He decides he's going to try for it. He does get Poseidon. He's caught now. Sol makes him pay, but a nice job there, at least taking one of the enemies out, setting him back for a count. Timer up now on Bologna. She's back. Level 16, don't care. Dives in. Doesn't matter that it's 3 level 20s on Bologna, she says. Goes in, crashing into the enemy. Nox not able to line her damage up on her ultimate. The distance was too great. Bologna causing great chase. Got to give him credit where it's due. As you can see, she's all on top of Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga now trying to use her ultimate to get away. This could cost Bologna as she has been absolutely rampaging into the front. There she goes. Now, this could be a very detrimental move as Nox is trying desperately to get away from Team Red's advance. Team Blue, Danzabaru coming in, a double now for Yaga, as this could end up being a pickup penta. We'll see what happens here. Danzabaru defending with set. Kumbhakarna trying to stall Danzabaru. He's going to get out of that really quickly, and he's going to try to get right back into it with those money bags. Danza, set. Hachiman defending for Blue. Red activating a power move. They're going in. Kumba, dive, stalls. Lots of big hits there from Hachiman. You can see the heals are coming out. Baba Yaga thunders one out. Kumba another, and Rama the third. That's going to do it as the Team Blue Phoenix takes a wallop from Baba Yaga, finishing that match handily. Yeah, that was a rough match. There was a couple times in that one. Oh, blink cam, blink. It's a couple of times in that one where you would see the Bologna was diving in and she was doing a great job moving the enemy team up the lane. The problem is that her team was still 100 feet that way, and as effective as that is, it would leave her exposed, the next player vulnerable, and now you got a 3v5 situation. It's not going to work very well. Yeah, let's do one more, and then we'll take a break. Let's do one more. We'll do a quick pause. There we go. But yeah, you can see here. This is an interesting story. 38181. These goose eggs. This tells you the story. This didn't work. They crashed in at every chance they got, and it just didn't work. And it does sometimes, but you've got to have a team that's fleet enough that can recognize that play when it's being made and is able to. I mean, you've got to be able to have the cooldown or the abilities or just the wherewithal, right? And in that one, Bologna, regardless of whatever was happening behind her, just kind of kept going. So we'll see what happens with this match. We've got another Bologna. This is actually one of the cleanliness versus godliness skins they've just added. We'll talk about that in just a sec here. Couple of interesting skins so far. I see the Bacchus one is very new. I haven't seen too much of that type. Looks like we're gonna get pretty interesting collision here. Let's start with Team Blue at the back there. We've got Morgan Le Fay with the blue hair. That's the season battle pass skin. So if you did get that, pretty nice skin, I award you. In front of her, we got Bacchus. He's got that big jug. He loves to fill up on it and then crash into the enemy, getting them all drunk and smashed. Fafnir turns into a dragon, and like all dragons, breath weapons are devastating. Don't get caught by it. Chernobog. Now there's two actually. Baba Yaga was in the last match. Chernobog is the other one for the Slavic pantheon, and so he's actually got a neat ultimate in that he can pop into the sky and you'll see a little black shadow of himself land somewhere on the map at each god's location, and he can choose which one he wants to to spawn on. And when those little black shadows are attacking the gods, the enemy gods, they'll actually slow them down a little bit. Now, what's interesting is there's going to be in the next character release, and the name is eluding me, I'm sorry. They're going to be using that shadow effect a little bit more. Could be interesting to see how that's going to work. And then finally at the front there, we got Nike, the goddess of victory. She is all about Smash. So we'll see if we see that from Team Blue. Team Red, we've also got Fafnir. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see, although at least they're a little bit different colored. We're going to have Double Dragon in this match. Erlang Shen is a fantastic warrior. Watch for him to jump in and just absolutely smash into the enemy front. He may look like a turtle. He may look like a lynx, but the turtle is my favorite mode. I just going to let you know. Anubis has a ground attack that is absolutely just devastating to minions and gods alike, but it's the wrap and the laser attack you want to watch for. Those two things combined will absolutely hose an enemy of his hit points. Puo Yi is our resident star of the night, Polite Canuck. An archer, but an interesting 9-hit ultimate. Could combine really well with Bologna. Let's see what happens there. And Bologna, we saw the last match. This time, she's got a teapot. What the hell? Current battle pass. Cleanliness versus godliness. This is one of the skins you get when you unlock the premium tier It's fantastic in my opinion. There's a Discordia skin. There's also a Nemesis skin, and to me the battle passes provide these silly fun extras. I think they're worth it. Nuwa, yes, that's right. I almost forgot the Nuwa skin. That's right, because Nuwa gives you the nun. She's a nun. It's a battle nun, but a nun nonetheless. Well, we're getting ready here. Yeah, here we go. This is going to be match 3 for Friday Night Smite. We've got a couple of decent players. Nobody really hightails above the rest of them, so that's good. Match 3 on the old Friday Night Smite. In the assault game mode, you get a random god. You can re-roll it. You can trade it with one of the other players, but you only get one re-roll. If you die, you gotta go back to buy. And the only way to do that is by dying. You can't return to the fountain by warping back or by running back in. Doesn't work. Don't forget, coming up in a couple of weeks, we're gonna have the winner of our contest, giving away a couple of games. I want you to win that. Yes, I would like you to win that. We'll have all the details for you guys coming up after the break. And see each team taking a minute to make their selections. Bacchus starting with a war flag. That's an interesting choice. Morgan Le Fay, Chronos Pendant for cooldown. A little bit of MP5, some power in there too. Looks like each of the Fafnirs is taking a bit of a slightly different build anyways. Team Red's already got a couple players starting to the middle there. Looks like Huo Yi and maybe Erling Shen or Anubis. It's Anubis there. Yeah, each Fafnir having a very unique set of builds. We got this one here who's using the Tainted Steel and the Sovereignty, and this one here using the Gauntlets of Thebes and an uncommon staff. I'm not sure what secondary or tertiary item he's going to be taking from that. We'll see. As Team Red very eager to get going in this one. Team Blue just starting to get out of the fountain now. That looks like Fafnir. Let's see if he gets caught. Because Team Red, as you can see, is all kinds of ready here. If they decide to crash, Fafnir could be caught very early in the game. The taunts of Team Red as they hold position right now over the lane. You can see 4 of them already holding. And this is very much an X's and O's kind of strategy game. Those that control the forward position here will, of course, be able to actually and quickly get the jungle or the lane heal. Fafnir taunting with mocking laughter. Fafnir eyeballing Fafnir. As you can see, Bologna starting to get in there. There's the Anubis dial attack, and the minions start going down. Bacchus diving in and really quickly getting right into that on Erling Shen. Erling Shen now trying to get away on his turtle. Big attack coming here as each team's eyeing its ultimate. There's Bologna diving in. Fafnir hasn't quite transformed into dragon. There's Anubis lasering down the enemy. Does not get the finish he's looking for. Huo Yi with a nice attack. And some great damage there. Each team assigned. There's the dragon. Fafnir picking the first one up. Team Blue. Anubis able to clean out the Fafnir. Morgan Le Fay able to clean out the Anubis. Team Red very low as Canuck is able to pick one up for his team and stay in this game. Red now getting some heals in. Fafnir not able to pick that one up as Bacchus comes back in, stalling the Team Red. He's now caught. Erling Shen trying to deliver some hits on him. Nike responding 1, 2, 3 shots. And that third shot disarms the gods. It'll take their ability to attack away. It's a devastating thing to do. Bacchus dives right over the top of the enemies into Huo Yi. Tries to put him away, but can't. Nike now trying to pulse her wall back, but Erling Shen has an answer. Team Blue now crashing in one at a time from the fountain. You can see Bacchus is all up there. He doesn't have much for hit points. Got a lot of mana, though. He crashes into Huo Yi again. Huo Yi now caught. and pays for it. This time back is going to pay for it from Bologna. Bologna now smashing a hammer down into Team Blue. It's a 3v3. Big damage there from Morgan Le Fay. Nice damage now. Each team responding well. Team Blue trying to heal. Team Red trying to attack. Nice damage there on Fafnir as Bologna uses her ultimate to try and wrap in Anubis hit there. You can see great job trying to finish off Team Blue, but unfortunately it's not going to work. Bologna comes in with Morgan Le Fay, and she's able to put Anubis away. Very low now, Fafnir. Nice attack, 1-2 from Le Fay, doesn't work. Team Blue, a strong press here, could topple Team Red very early. Let's see what happens. Boy, very nice ultimate, able to relieve some pressure there. Crashing in, it may work, it may not. Let's see what happens. Getting stalled and locked is the Bacchus. He's gonna pay for it. Le Fay able to clean out some of the defenders. Nice job there from Team Blue. Able to crash, not altogether perfectly, but effectively. Team Red, 2 defenders. It's Bologna, Erling Shen. Nice smash there from the Anubis and a wrap. Unfortunately, his ultimate not able to capitalize on Fafnir as he leapt away. Team Blue pressing now. You can see as they're trying to get those minions cleaned right out. And the next thing that's going to happen here is you can see the 2 Team Red defenders coming in now. We should have a 5-man press very quickly. Here comes Anubis. Ground attack. Bologna being swarmed. As you can see, she jumps in, jumps out. Stall attack there on Nike. Nice job. Bologna crashing in with her ultimate. Lots of healing now on each side. As you can see, the pulsing heals coming around. There's some more attacks from the Fafnirs. Big attacks from each dragon as each team's trying to just melee down the other. This is an absolute brawl right now as Fafnir takes out Erling Shen. Fafnir running from Fafnir. This is an amazing fight. As you can see, each one just absolutely colliding into the next 2 dragons. There it is, double dragon. There it is. Look at Fafnir trying to get Fafnir out. You can see the wraps are coming a long way. Each team really reeling now as Red and Blue are crashing hard into each other. Team Red, not much left in the tank. Anubis puts one away, but the Fafnir Blue is able to round out a couple more. You can see Team Red just hanging on. With that defense of the tower, it's enough. It's all that matters. It's just got to stay there. Team Blue decides to ultimately to peter out. That may have actually been the wrong move. There will likely be a heal coming up here in the next few seconds. But Team Blue taking the jungle heal. Team Red getting a second to breathe. But also their ultimates get to reset too. As you can see, Team Red delivering some damage. Bologna crashing in. We've got more attacks coming each way. The Fafnirs trying to melee the others away. Not quite working. Nike and Bologna have been trading shots left and right. It's been kind of an interesting engagement to watch them go. Here we go, Fafnir versus Fafnir. Anubis zapping right through the middle and picking a couple up for his team. Team Blue now ahead by 2. As another crashing attack. This time it's Le Fay. Nice attack there from Team Blue, picking it up. And you can see Nike using her ultimate now. Team Red once more trying to defend the absolute terrible onslaught of Team Blue. Nike crashing in once more. She's gone in alone, but she's got some help now from Morgan Le Fay, picking up 1 and the other for Nike. 4 now to 1 on Team Blue as crashing is Bacchus, and a great pickup there on the Anubis. He's going to go forward. I think he's going to go try for the second tower. And Team Blue able to get a quick and easy tower crash there. Bologna coming in to defend theirs, and it looks like she's going to try and get the heal and unable to pick up a Bacchus kill as well. Nice job there, Bologna, as she's able to run in, run out, and pick a kill up. Nice, effective play against Team Blue, defending 1v4. You don't see that very often. It's not easy to do, where you can actually defend, take a kill, and live. Good play there by Bologna. She crashes in. She's got help now in Fafnir. Good, effective play there by the 2 Team Red players. Fafnir diving in, trying to pick one up here. As you can see, damaging the Chernobog very quickly and effectively. Team Red are crashing right through Team Blue's front line. This is a great dynamic now as Team Red is picking up pace here very quickly. Bologna knocking out the Nike. Anubis, Rap, Lasered, and Fafnir taking out Fafnir with a Dragon Breath and the assist of Anubis. Team Red now slamming into the face of Team Blue. You can see one full member of Team Blue. It's Bacchus. He's been caught. Retreats to the tower with 80% of his hit points. Team Red falling into the jungle for a heal is Anubis. They all come back now. Team Blue popping up and topping up. Red reaffirming the situation back to mid lane. Bacchus dives in, tries to go for it. He gets trapped by Anubis. A nice attack there by Team Red, collapsing and getting the kill. They should press this attack on Morgan Le Fay. Looks like they're going to. A second one in, it's Chernobog. He warped in right from the fountain, using his ultimate ability very effectively. Oh, no, he didn't. He just, no, he didn't. Sorry, he just walked in there. Bologna using her ultimate, however. She's going to try and jump in. You can see Anubis trying to put him away, and it's Morgan Le Fay having an answer there. Nice job from Team Blue defending. Nicely done, Nike, using that shield to keep the minions at bay while her team paces it back. Very strong game right now for Team Blue. Very strong game for Team Red. Blue trying to ping for the heal. Looks like they're going to try and go for the jungle attack. Team Red moving forward and back. You can see one is trapped. It's Erlang Shen. He's going to pay for it. Le Fay picks the kill up. And Huo Yi dropping some big bombs down there. Not quite able to pick it up. But in goes Fafnir as a dragon. He's got a nice stun. And a pickup on the Anubis. Nice damage now. You can see Team Blue trying to crash into the front of Team Red. They're doing a great job of that. As Fafnir mauling Fafnir. He's trying to go once more, proving who's the superior variant. Nike with a 1-2-3, can't quite get it. Fafnir does get Huo Yi. Team Blue coming right back into this one. Fafnir, Team Red running for his life, leaving one of his teammates there to die. Unfortunately, that's going to be Bologna picking that one up. Looks like Nike on there. 1-2 from the Nike, not quite able to pick it up. Team Blue able to press that tower down. Challenging game here for Team Red as they're going to try and pick up the defense here at the Phoenix. Don't think they're out of it though. Not at all. Nike crashes in. Very scary move there as she's caught by a stall. She's trying to get Fafnir. Fafnir able to just dodge Nike long enough to stay alive, but unfortunately not long enough to be effective. Nike now trapped on one side. Her teammates on the other side of the Phoenix. Nike now going to try and get back to her team. There it is through the middle. And Zeus with a, Zeus Bacchus with a pickup. Team Blue crashing into Team Red's Phoenix now. They've got 4v2. This is smart to keep the pressure on. You can see right now not much damage happening to the Phoenix. They're trying to keep the gods out. It's a very smart move. Huo Yi trying to lay some damage down. That's a smart move. Unfortunately, not enough. As Team Blue able to deliver the Archer Huo Yi back away. The Phoenix trying to defend itself now as two more of Team Red members come in. This could be a nice pickup there for Erlang Shen and the Fafnir. Let's see what happens. Fafnir diving in. Erlang Shen has a double. We asked at the beginning of the night if we're going to see a penta. Let's see if it happens here. Fafnir and Erlang Shen trying to get some kills in or at least press them back. Erlang trying to pick it up here with Fafnir. Fafnir going full mode. It's a dragon fight. Fafnir versus Fafnir, and Fafnir wins. I think that's the same one that's won all those fights tonight. He stalls back into his regular mode, and the Team Blue tower now under pressure. Fafnir dives in with a stall on Le Fay. Le Fay trying to fight Fafnir. Fafnir trying to get some time for his friends to attack the Tower of God. Neither is really happening, and Anubis is going to pay for it. Morgan Le Fay picks that up quite easily on Anubis as he spent too much time in the tower. Fafnir not able to get the kill there. And it looks like Bologna is, though. Nice job as she comes rampaging in, drops the doily down, and says, let me set some tea for two. Team Red doing a great job trying to get back into this one. It's 23-17. Bacchus and Nike pressing. You can see Bacchus going right through the front into the heel, stealing it. That may not be the best move. Let's see what happens though. As red and blue crash together, red activating a power. Blue, lots of hit points. Red, very low, but very deadly. Nice attack there by Nike. Lots of damage. She's able to get one and LaFay the other as the shots are trading again. Red, very low, and there goes another. Morgan Le Fay getting a double there. The Phoenix now up. A nice wrap there on the Anubis. It's not going to happen, though, it looks like, for Team Blue here. A triple for Le Fay. Let's see if she can pick it up. There she is. Let's follow along. That's a quadra kill. There's one left. Where is he? Nope. That's a deicide. Oh, poor Morgan Le Fay. Denied. And she will be for another 7 seconds. That's too bad. That's how it works in the assault. That's why it's really hard to get those pentakills. Nice extra damage right at the end there. As you can see, the Titan taking some big hits, but it's not going to be enough. Unfortunately, for the players in this game mode, they're going to have to take a trip back to the locker room, take 5, and come back on that one. Man, that was a tough game. Not a lot of chances for them to try and even claw their way back into that one. Bad makeup so far. I agree very much, because in this one, the Fafnir Bacchus Nike combo, that's a lot of forward defense. Now, Bologna, Fafnir, Erling Shen, it's not bad, but you can't make up the same mitigation that a Bacchus or a Fafnir or a Jin Chan or Zarek's here, isn't he? Hey, Zarek. It's good to see you. I hear you. You know, like, but the gods with the best mitigation are the tanks, the guardians. And when you get 2 of them in a match, that's really awful. You get 3 or more. Anyway, that's good timing on that. Let's take a break. 5 minutes. We'll let Canuck crack his knuckles, have a smoke, and we'll send him back into the pits for more. You. Canuck says he's gonna let the Zambonis finish, see if he can salvage the third period. I don't think that's an inaccurate statement at all, because man, this has not been an easy one at all. The matchups have been very very difficult. They've been very challenging matchups, and not just in like the basic makeup of the teams. You'll have one team that's got a very solid stance, and then you'll have the other team that's just sort of sitting there going like, I mean, I guess we've got an equal opportunity. Very much one leg up for one team and a boot in the neck on the other one. But we'll see what happens in the next match. You just never know. You just never know with the Smite. Now, what's interesting is I actually play, as you can see here, I play a great deal of the Assault.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
All right, I agree. I play a great deal of the Assault. So this is my preferred game mode. However, if you have a preferred game mode in the Smite, and you'd like to let them know a couple of things that are on your mind, there's a survey going on there right now you can take. And give them some feedback. Give them a little feedback. Now, that's on the Smite website. On my Twitch page, however, there's something you're gonna really like there. It's a chance for you to win a free video game. Now I know you're like, hey, shit, I've got lots of games, but maybe, maybe you need some expansions. We're gonna give you a chance to get that. So all you got to do is on the Twitch page or on my socials, the Discord, the Instagram, the Twitter. Go on there. There's a link where you can get your name in the draw. Enter every day from now till October the 14th, and then on the Friday night Smite, we're going to announce the winner of those prizes. Oh, Zarek, dude, thank you. 9 months. Oh, you poor bastard. Well, it's okay. At least it's not like Canuck. That poor bastard. What was it? 27? Jesus. Gonna have to make a new club for anyone over 6 months. The Poor Bastards Club. Lotta. Holy shit. Okay. You know, we were just talking about this and the amount of mitigation that tanks can create. Let's start with Team Red. There are 4 tanks on Team Red. All they do all day long is mitigate. So let's see how they build and how they play, because this is a very dire situation for Team Red. They're all mages. All of them have magic damage and power. And that can be very easily mitigated. At the same time, though, they're all tanks. They'll just soak up just pounds of damage. So Team Blue is going to have to really deliver some goods here, but they've got the capabilities of it. Let's go through it. On the right side, Team Red at the very front is Jormungandr, the World Dragon. Crashes through, makes life difficult for the enemy, leaving little dots of pools of shit everywhere. If you run through it, you take damage, and they last quite a while. Next is Cthulhu. He will grow into his ultimate size, and he will rain hell from above. He paws and scrapes the ground below him and does a lot of damage to the enemies. Of course, if they're actually feared from that great-sized Cthulhu, it'll deal additional damage to them. Behind there, you can hardly see it, but there's a sword waving and some blue legs. That's Canuck. Right there, that's Freya. What you're going to want to watch from Freya is the attack speed burst of her number 2 ability, where you'll see balls of magic fly from her sword itself ripping through the enemy, and then she'll take to the sky and cascade damage down from above in just a raining hellfire move. It's a great attack. A lot of finish from Freya. Look forward to that. Next, we've got Athena. She can use a soldier ring and taunt enemies into it, or back away from the positions. If they're running, she can pull them right back in. Very effective at keeping enemies engaged and in a fight. And of course, she can ultimate ability from the fountain right to the front line. That's a great ability for her to do. And then finally, Sylvanas, all the way at the end there. He's a giant tree. He's got a little gnome or whatever the hell it is that lives on top of him, throws apples at the baddies. But it's the heal that he provides and the big AoE smash that helps to deal some lots of damage. But he's also got a root, a grabbing root, and he'll haul an enemy god right over. So look for him to pair that with Athena. This could be an interesting matchup. Team Blue has their work cut out for them, but they've got some effective killers. They've got All the way at the back there, Shock with a giant axe. He's got lots of longevity. He can heal, he can silence, and he's got big damage. Ra, who is also a healer, he's got a great amount of line attacks. He can do a lot of damage with them, but I'm not certain he's going to be able to have enough penetration without taking items. Next, we've got Medusa, of course, the Gorgon. She can stall and stun. Woo, look at that speedy camera. Holy shit. Somebody put the juice in the ship there. That was awesome.
That's what she said.
You found that button, did you? Medusa has a Gorgon's ability to stall, stun, and she's got poison. So if anyone gets hit by it, they don't necessarily need to be in front of her when they die. And the last one is Saul. We've seen her a couple of times tonight. Lots of fire, lots of burst damage. Going to be an interesting one to see how this one goes, because it's literally damage versus mitigation in this match 4 of Friday Night Smite. Yeah, some attack speed there by Saul. Joe Tunes for cooldown on Thanatos. Cthulhu and Athena taking complementary tanking items. One reducing magical protections, the other one boosting team heals. Freya going some attack speed similar to Saul. And Sylvanas taking a healing item. Good pick there. Jormungandr taking a look at the pairing of items here. This, the Heartward Amulet, and this, the Sovereignty. Both those items provide an an AoE aura that is both healing and nourishing. It gives hit points and mana. So very strong starting pairing item on behalf of Team Tank, which is Team Red. Yeah, we see 2 Tainted Steels. A lot of damage build. It looks like Shock's going to try and go for some mitigation in this. Let's see how it works. There's Saul right underneath the camera ship. We'll watch for her to try and make some crash attacks. She has the ability to transform into a small ember and escape a lot of damage. But here it comes as each team now lining up. The minions have shown up, and that means we're going now as this 4th match gets underway. Crashing in is Athena. She's got a ring. Here comes Jormungandr popping out of the ground. Lots of damage early. Cthulhu comes in, and there's the first blood as he takes his ultimate form. Team Red absolutely unhinged. Team Blue early. You can see Thanatos looking for a kill. Dives in. Not going to work. He's going to try and get it. He gets caught. Shock dives in as well. And Team Red very quickly and very easily picking up that first one. Athena back in, trying to taunt Saul out. Doesn't work. Here come the minions, Team Red. And they're going to retire quickly back to the heal in the jungle. Sylvanas tops his teammates up. Team Blue back to 5. There was that launching attack from Sylvanas trying to grab a god out. Whoa, very close. Not quite. We'll look for that to be effective next chance he gets. Medusa caught. Sylvanas trying to do some damage there. Hits it with a sprite. Jormungandr popping out of the ground. He's going to use some stalls there as well on Team Blue. Athena taunting back into the damage zone as Cthulhu comes ripping into another one. That time it's Thanatos. That's 2 for Cthulhu, 2 for Team Red, and 0 for Team Blue. Medusa trying to respond now. Sylvanas has an answer, though, as he uses his ultimate greatly. Nice job there. Shock coming in and using his ultimate back, trying to show Sylvanas that he can do the same thing. However, Shock has caught all those gods. Raw sizzles one right through the middle of them, and he puts Team Blue on the board. Athena now caught by Saul very low as the finish of Team Blue starting to take some effect on the tanks of Team Red. You can see, though, Sylvanas not daunted. He grabs one up and finished nicely by Freya. A nice double effort there between Team Red. Sylvanas and Freya picking that kill up. Here comes Cthulhu crashing past Medusa. Medusa holding on, not ready to commit yet. She doesn't have her ultimate. Jormungandr does. Freya does. Athena does. Watch for her to come right crashing in from the back. Sylvanas all the way in. Grabs another one. That was Medusa. Freya can't quite make a shot there. Saul tries to heal up. Team Red. Lots of mitigation now. As Team Blue's trying to defend this one very early. The longer Team Blue can fight, the better it is for them. Team Red retiring for a heal. Team Blue trying to collect up now. You can see Raw doing a good job trying to keep his team healed up and in this one. Shock crashing to the front. The rains come down. That's going to slow the enemy. Jormungandr crashes through. He's got assistance from Sylvanas. Sylvanas knocked in the air. He's caught alone, and you see Cthulhu back to the ultimate form. Big hits there. Medusa not able to capitalize as she's taken out. Jormungandr crashes through. Cthulhu gone. Athena picks one up against Thanatos. Jormungandr back, forward and back again. Nice try for a grab there. Doesn't work. Saul returns fire. Lots of hits there from Athena. Doesn't work. Jormungandr coming crashing in. That's not effective. Freya from the sky tries to lay some attacks now down. Not effective at all. Team Red getting frustrated by Team Blue being able to do a very good job defending this now from those initial early attacks. Ra topping his teammates up very well. Athena sees it, jumps in and piles them all up for a big hit. Nice job there from Team Red. Athena. Shock tries to retreat. Ra is now caught. Jormungandr's got him. Ra running, trying for a heal. Team Blue, 5. Team Red, 4. Freya, Sylvanas, Jormungandr, and Athena retreating back to their tower as Sylvanas tops his teammates up. Cthulhu joins them, and Team Red's going to push to the jungle. It looks like Medusa's going to try and go for an attack. She decides maybe not. Cthulhu there with Athena. Gonna try and press now, a side split attack. Nice move there, getting a lot of collected blue. Ra sizzles his ultimate right through the middle. Freya picks one up. Cthulhu another. Nice hit there from Shock on Sylvanas. He's now caught alone. Ra able to pick up the Jormungandrs. He was caught alone too. Freya now a double. Nice job here from Team Red as they're starting to clean out Team Blue. Ra very low. Cthulhu picking another up. Now 10-4 as Team Red showing that mitigation standard. Crashing now into the tower saying, Medusa, what's up? You got something? She does. Stalls one. Retreats for the tower. Leaving Tower 1. But ultimately getting a nice shot and a good defensive play there from Medusa. Great job saving that ultimate until the very end. Now look at this. Coming in right at the 11th hour, there's Thanatos able to defend. And a great job from Team Blue keeping their tower, which even I had written off in the game. Athena now diving in. She's got a great attack on Medusa. Doesn't work. Thanatos running to the back. Saul trying to carve a line out. Freya not able to pick the kill up. She retreats back to the tank. Saul diving forward. Burst attack and a heal from Sylvanas. Team Red pinging for that heal. Team Blue content to watch the minions rise and fall. Shock eyeing up the lane, trying to collect some XP from the lane minions. Ra drops a healing ring. Of course, if enemies go in there, it will damage them too. So in the melees, those are good to drop down. Look at that grab there on Saul. Nicely done. As Sylvanas picks her up, and another ultimate there from Sylvanas. Dropping some big damage down, but he's caught alone. His team ran away from him. Cthulhu, Jormungandr, Freya, and Athena not there. Sylvanas unfortunately left alone there. But you can see the pickup coming their way now as Team Red returns fire without much hesitation or issue, plowing right into Team Blue. Jormungandr through the face of the camera. All kinds of ugly now. Lots of damage. Not a lot of kills there. That's kind of the case with these tanks. They got to find some finish here. But looks like Freya's able to help him out with that. Quite happily, I'm sure. 5-2 now for the God count on the map. 13-4 for the tallies on the board. Athena taunting. Damage with the lined attack. Saul able to pick one up there against Jormungandr. Nice burst damage from her. She's trying to lay as much down as she can and trying to keep these enemy gods off their tower. But Cthulhu once more rampaging through the enemy and is able to pick up the kill there. You can see Athena trying to taunt Shock back into the fight. She's great at that so far. Medusa coming in. She does have her ultimate. Look for her to paralyze. grab from Sylvanas. He's not able to capitalize. Team Red doing a great job as they put the tower of Team Blue down. Team Blue defending. Team Red going to go off for a jungle heal. Team Blue trying to pick up some hit points. Maybe not. It looks like they want to split the difference and go for the fight. Some do, some don't. You can see a lot of separation in the gods levels. A 9 to a 14. Not a combination you want, as Freya's launched into the sky in her ultimate, trying to retreat. You can see she's fighting in the middle of the pack there. Medusa got trapped chasing Freya. Not a smart move. Here's Athena now getting in on Jormungandr, and they're going to provide a little buff to each other. She gets a little damage boost, and Team Red goes crashing once more into the front of Team Blue. There's Thanatos using his ultimate to no effect. It's been a tough game for Team Blue. I'd wager we're going to see them surrendering at the 10-minute mark. I can't imagine why they wouldn't in this match, especially at this stage of the game right now. We'll see what happens, though. It's still up for grabs. Ra lays an ultimate down, lots of damage, no kills. The lane tightens here. As you can see, the narrows of this position create for really tough engagements, but can create a lot of good options for your burst damage players. Team Red opting to just retreat, take the heal, and play the long game. That may not be their best advantage here, but let's see what happens as they top a couple of heals up and they go in full strength. Athena crashing in right good and fast and picks another quick one up on Thanatos. Here comes Cthulhu trying to do the same, and this time it's Jormungandr. Cthulhu, ultimate form, moving down the lane very effectively as Team Red. Lots of damage there from Freya. Jormungandr all over the enemy, moving right into the tower, no problem, as Team Red just needed a little reset. And they've got the deicide, a double for Cthulhu, a tower for Team Red. And I would wager the 10-minute mark is going to see this one handily wrapped up, as Team Red not even having to whip around or make like they're excited by the tower. That thing is gone in no time. 9:49, 9:50. Here comes the 10-minute mark. That's the limit, the minimum limit. It has to be 10 minutes before a surrender vote can be initiated. There's the marker. The Phoenix under attack. No vote started yet. Let's see what happens. Team Blue thinks they can do it. Canuck picks another one up there on the Thanatos. He's had a tough go of things so far. Shock crashing in, defending well. The Phoenix is still there, and Team Blue able to defend. Saul comes in to help out. Medusa as well. Sylvanas and Cthulhu trying to form up the front there with Jormungandr and Athena on that team. They've done an effective job so far. Freya's done a great job delivering the damage, and that's been the story of this red versus blue engagement. There's the crash from Athena, taunting in, and a nice attack there from Ra. It's not going to be enough, though, as you can see. Another attack from Ra. This time his ultimate. Jormungandr trapped in the Phoenix. He's going to pay for it. Medusa, nice job there as Team Blue with some response on Team Red. Lots of damage, and now a little bit of backswing. You can see Freya being defended by Cthulhu as he moves to intercept. Team Blue now 5, Team Red 4. Team Blue pressing forward, chasing out. This is the moment where the game switches from the X's and the O's. Freya and Cthulhu now caught as their team comes back, but Freya has an answer for Thanatos, and a nice trade on kills there, but it sees Team Blue on top. Right now chasing Team Red. Medusa, great shot there to the backside of Athena. She's on her way out as Saul picks up a double. Sylvanas tries to reach in and grab one. Doesn't work. Team Blue needs to really press now, really hard. Get a couple of towers, not run to the jungle for a heal. You can see all their minions are taking tower damage while they're out falutin' in the jungle, and Sylvanas has cleaned all those options away. Now they've got to come in and take that damage. A terrible move there, a bad play from Team Blue. Look at all the time they've afforded Team Red to recollect themselves and get back into this fight. Brutal move there by Team Blue, not at all recognizing what was at stake in this game mode. Team Red, no problem waiting and defending this tower now with a tank and a healer, and especially them being Jormungandr and Sylvanas. They can sit here all day and just wait for the rest of the team to show up, because one of them's Athena. There's Jormungandr crashing in. He's going to start making an effective use of himself. Here comes the rest of Team Red all the way up, and you can see that move. Very, very costly for Team Blue as all that forward momentum they had evaporated when they decided to steer right and hit the jungle. Now Team Red all over Team Blue. Jormungand giving chase with Athena. Cthulhu dropping some fear. Athena taunting them all back in. Cthulhu ultimate mode and Freya the finish. Nice play here by Team Red in absolutely schooling Team Blue in the basics of how to assault in SMITE. Man, you gotta feel sorry for these guys. That was... There's a difference between God mode and composition and God mode and play. And although the composition did favor Team Red, that last play was absolutely textbook. You've played too much Conquest. Because in Conquest, jungle buffs matter. In Assault, not so much. And you can see that all born. Team Blue had a chance to get back into that, and that play was their ticket in. Now, unfortunately, Team Red just gonna clean them out. Looks like the last killing blows here going to Saul and Canuck. Saul, though, doing a great job trying to keep her team in it, gotta say. A double kill there for Canuck. Medusa now coming in as well with a double. Stunning events there. Unbelievable pickup from Saul and Medusa as they were able to actually clean out the defenders, or rather the attackers. What a shocking turn of events that was. Sylvanas now going to mosey into the jungle and pick a heal up. That may not be a smart move. Medusa sees where he is. She could sprint over, stall him, and kill him. Let's see what happens. Thanatos is in tow for Team Blue. Sylvanas is now caught. Medusa in tow. Very, very close contact combat here. Let's see if they do it right this time. Chase right in and go for that tower. This time it looks like they're doing it right. You see the Medusa just instantly all over the tower. Thanatos can sit there and be a distraction all you want. That tower's gotta go. That's gonna even the score up a lot for Team Blue and also help in controlling the lane. You can see this time they got the tower. It cost them one god. They get the tower, everyone gets a buff of gold, and Team Red loses a little momentum. Doesn't look like a lot though, as they're absolutely coming right down the lane for Team Blue. Here comes Athena, crashing, taunting the ring of soldiers. Big smashes there from Sylvanas and Cthulhu. You can see the ultimate. Look at how big that guy is. Crazy size. I can't see. Get out of the way. Down in front, you asshole. Nice stalling attack there by Medusa. Another big hit from Cthulhu as Team Red is sending Team Blue reeling again. Thanatos finally picking one up. This is a nice exchange here. Team Red and Blue trying to trade up. Canuck able to put the finish on one more. This could be it. This could spell the end. We'll see what happens here. There it is. Thanatos finally put away. He can heal up quite handily if he's able to get some finishing moves, some finishing kills. Not nearly enough, though. You can see the heals coming down on Team Red. And a big pickup win there as tanks show why healing doesn't really matter much if you just mitigate everything. I'm not sure they were gilded. It was really such a control. Yeah, jump in. We'll do one more. One more game. It was really such a control situation there because in so many times we saw the tank gods just not caring. It just didn't matter how much damage was being pushed into them. And I'd wager if we actually look here at the damage mitigated column, yeah, you can see 23,000 was the best for Team Blue, down to about what, 4,900. The lowest on Team Red is 12. What do you do? You have to deal 5 additional gods of damage just to keep in that game, and that's a really tough situation. So yeah, not much Team Blue could have done there. The one big mistake they did have though was right at the end. right at the end there, where they had the momentum. They had finally shifted the balance of the game in their favor. They had it all going their way, and instead of pushing that tower, they chose to just fuck off and go to the jungle and get a heal and stand there and watch Sylvanas stand there and watch them. Terrible, unfortunate play. It could have been the game changer. We'll never know. And here we go, match number 5. 40 seconds on the top timer. We'll give them a few seconds to switch around, change out, activate boosters and worshippers and all sorts of stuff. See what we get. The gods are randomly assigned. You never know what you're going to get. And sometimes, if you re-roll somebody, another player on your team could actually re-roll that character right back in if they choose to re-roll also. We've seen it happen. Somebody re-rolls out of tier only for another player to re-roll back into them. Doesn't look like that's happening here. A strong build on each side, though. Yeah, a lot of damage on each side of these teams. As you can see, Team Blue, let's start at the back there. All the way at the back is the Pup Patrol. Be there on the double. It's Cerberus, the 3-headed dog. He's got his AoE ultimate where he jumps in, scoops up the enemy gods, and then he can actually choose a spot on the map where to launch them back to. Now, if they use things like the beads or the Aegis, they can get out of it, but it's his breath weapon that also does a lot of damage. Shock, we've seen him a couple of times tonight. His rain is slowing and healing, but it's that big axe that you want to watch out for. Scotty, with her pet and the ice sheet she lays down, you don't want to stand on it. If you do, you're just going to drift in the direction you already started as. Arachne can put up a wall, a spider web wall, and enemy gods or minions that walk through it. They'll get a couple of little spiders that'll nibble at their heels. Now, they're fairly annoying, but they also can cause a distraction. And so in that distraction, look for Arachne to apply poisons and actually jump up into and descend from a webbing in the sky, and she'll be able to take a quick bite out of the enemy. And then finally on Team Blue, we've got Nuwa summons minions, and she can bomb enemies from the sky, but it's her fast attack and the 5th attack that's important, because that's the one that will root an enemy god. So look for her to be swinging away, and then suddenly somebody stops and the damage gets laid down. On Team Red, all the way at the back there, we've got Chibi Fenrir. Oh, isn't he cute? But don't be fooled. That cute little pup could dive in, grab you in his fangs, and haul you right back to the team that you don't want to be next to. Of course, there is a downside of that too. Sometimes Fenrir will do that and bring a fully powered enemy god right into the back of some weakened teammates. Hopefully we don't see that happen too much. Next, we've got Fafnir. He will turn into a dragon. He will stomp the enemy. We've seen it a couple of times tonight. We'll see it once more. We've also got Kamazotz, the stone gargoyle. Look for him to use his Bat Echo attack and a few extra bat buddies, but it's his his ultimate ability, the attack swooping from the sky, that's going to do the most damage. Next to him, lifting weights, looking smug, it's Hercules. I love the lopsidedness of his weight stack there, but he's got a couple of really sweet abilities. The first is that he can knock an enemy god in the air towards him, and then watch for Hercules to actually pivot and knock that enemy god either towards his teammates or into a wall to actually create a difficult position for the enemy to move around. And then finally, of course, the Gorgon Medusa. We've seen her a couple of times tonight. Once more, for giggles and shits, that stoning ability of hers, absolutely devastating on enemy gods. We'll see it one more time here for the final match of Friday Night Smite. I think I'm gonna have to give this one to the Team Red right off the top. I know Nuwa would be typically a favorite. Oh my god, look at the scatty stars. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. They've also got a 10 Cerberus. We'll see what happens though. Those values don't necessarily mean much, but it definitely does count. All those stars count for hours in. So that Scotty is a very talented player. Look for some effective lays of that ice and some good use of her pet attacks. We'll see how it goes here. Final match, Friday Night Smite. Let's see what they build. Looks like a 5-a-side situation to start. That's good. Looks like the Scotty on Team Blue's already started with some beads. It's an interesting pick, given the Fenrir. And you can see the Fafnir taking the Mystical Mail. Provides a damage aura. That's a good item. Nice pick. Good idea. An Asai there for Fenrir. Hasten Katana for Arachne. That's a good pick, actually, because that's going to help her provide some chase. And you see lots of potions selected as well. Not sure I'm a really big fan of the potion choice, but I know some people are. Genji's Guard, good pick for Hercules. Shock going right in, tossing the hammer down, and saying hello to Fenrir. Has Team Blue's Shock providing some taunts early on to Team Red. More shock attacks. And Cerberus, oh my god. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Do it, Cerberus, do it. Do it. There he goes. Yeah, there's a game going on, but the dog's dragging his ass. Oh my god, what a hit. Early on, Scotty and Medusa each putting one on the board for their team. There's the Cerberus with a nice attack and his ultimate. Canuck picking one up for Team Red. Good job there by Cerberus using his ultimate effectively. Team Red now trying to crash in there. It's Camazotz picking that hit up. The Arachne was able to pick one up in the back. There she goes into her ultimate. She's going to go on Medusa there. Can't quite make it happen. Camazotz trying to line it up. 1, 2. And looks like Canuck was able to get it with a breath weapon. Nice job there from Team Red. And a double for Fafnir.
Killing spree.
An early 5 tally for Team Red is going to help them get up on this game. Shock zipping past Fafnir. He warps back to his regular form. Stall Shock. Shock's caught now. Huge hits there by Camazotz. Can't quite make it work. Medusa trying to get the finish as well. No. Team Blue Shock. Slippery. Gets to the back and stays there. Fafnir picks up the heal. Returns to the mid lane area as Medusa goes for a heal. Arachne nearly got caught there by the Hercules. Here he is. Scotty sending her dog up to do some damage. Nice attack there. Stalling the enemy is Nuwa. Damage now coming down quite steadily, but each team standing aside easy. There's Herc with a knock-up attack. Very nice. Doesn't quite get in there, but you see 2 leaping in. That's Camazotz and Fafnir. Good hit there by Medusa. As you see lots of damage piling up now. Nuwa gone, but she still picks one up because the minions are on the board. Scotty gets one more, and the Cerberus another. Now bringing Team Blue to within 1. Tying it up, though, is Arachne. Great job there, and Hercules looking to die on the tower. Nice job dying on the tower, but unfortunately for him, left your team completely defenseless. And right now, at the 2-minute mark, Team Blue has 4 players assaulting the red tower, and there won't be much Team Red can do about it at all. Scotty takes the heal. Tower gone. That's an unfortunate play, mostly on the error of Hercules. He could have gone back and tried to defend the tower, but instead he chose to try and die on the tower, which he did. Unfortunate situation there. Herc, though, trying to pick Shock up, grabs him up in the air, doesn't do much as Team Red forms back together. 1 tower, though, is not a game. You see all those purple dots? That's anywhere somebody died that Camazotz touched. There's a lot of stuff going on. Team Red moving forward now. Into Cerberus is Hercules. Hercules, though, getting a lot of damage, diving in over top is Shock, and then back again is Fafnir. Big hit there from Cerberus. He's trying to respond to his team. Medusa using her ultimate doesn't work. Camazotz trying to dive attack Shock. Lots of damage back and forth. But Nuwa goes up, lays down, doesn't do the finish. Looks like it will be Cerberus, though, picking up the kill on Team Red's tank. Camazotz finally able to capitalize. You can see Fafnir here getting one with Medusa. Team Red picking up a couple of kills, 3-2 now. Cerberus and Arachne are left for Team Blue as Team Red wrapping around. A lot of damage. Hercules, Medusa, and Fenrir. Minions everywhere. Nice attack there by the Arachne and the Cerberus. He jumps in. He's got a nice chance here on the Medusa. Can't quite find the line. Medusa slippery all around and is able to stay alive. Hercules knocking around Arachne. Decides he's going to get out of that and unfortunately left his teammate to die. Hercules having a bad game now as that's the second time he's made a critical error. Arachne now getting caught in the jungle. This time it's Fafnir getting smashed by Shock. He's going to pay for it as the new walk comes in. Balances the odds against the Fafnir. Team Red's Hercules once more to the back with the Camazotz. Cerberus using his ult, picks 2, and there's a nice pile up and an AB kill. Good job there from Shock, finishing that one out. Team Blue, very effective now, although I genuinely still feel Team Red has a chance in this one. Team Blue, all over the start of this match. They've been very effective at getting in early, right in behind the minion rushes on those towers. 2 bad plays by Hercules unfortunately left his team in situations where they were not recoverable. Cerberus going in for the kill on Medusa. He's going to get stone cold stopped. Medusa doing a great job there. Cerberus going to pay for that as Nuwa goes to the sky, picks one up from the ultimate. It's Medusa. Scotty now in the tower. She's trapped. You can see lots of damage coming down. There's Hercules' beach ball right through the middle. And lots of damage. Fenrir pulling one back into the tower. It's Nuwa. Nicely done. Hercules and Fenrir absolutely pasting Arachne. Team Red responding very well to that play. Shock. Low damage. Nearly caught by Hercules. He should be retreating all the way. He is. He's going to... Wait, maybe not. I think he's going to try and look for the jungle buff. He could get trapped. It's looking like he might. He's got 3 on him. Shock does have the ability to warp around, though. Hercules has something to say about it. Nice job there by Fenrir getting in on top of Shock. Shock using his ultimate on Fenrir. Fenrir's trapped alone. His teammates are trying to get in there. Medusa's got him. And Fenrir picks the kill up thanks to the stun attack of Medusa. Now, we've got a 5v4 situation plus tower. Cerberus, Scotty diving in. You can see the damage from Team Red. Camazotz moving through. He's going to try and make some attacks here. The minions moving together. Cerberus once more with his ultimate. Takes 2 back. Jumping out is the Fenrir. Unfortunately, not so quick is the Fafnir, but he is able to get out eventually. Hercules jumping out with Cerberus. You can see all the damage ready from Nuwa. Nice hit. No kill. Team Blue, lots of chase now. Fenrir unfortunately caught, trapped by the Nuwa. Rest of his team is trying to retreat for the hills. Team Red, beach ball from Hercules, rolls off, and he does pick one up. Scotty's dog tried to pick the Herc up, couldn't do it. Camazotz takes flights. Looks like Medusa's going to skip to the back. She's going to try for a poison kill. Cerberus takes her out. Over the top, Fenrir gets one, but he's going to be claimed easily here. Maybe not. He's got a nice attack going. Let's see what he can do with it. Fenrir not able to pick that one against Scotty, but Hercules trying to go in. He's going to pay for it now, too, as the shot gets him 1, 2, and maybe a third. Boom. There it is. Team Blue has absolutely and only made headway by capitalizing on the team mistakes of Team Red or the individual mistakes of Team Red. I got to say, the individual and team play of Team Red when they're there is way better. But for some reason, Team Blue has just found that at every moment, if they make one, albeit small mistake, they are going to take that, crank it wide open, and expose it for what it is. Medusa now caught by Cerberus. She's going to try and dive out. Fenrir trying to defend. Cerberus all over that Phoenix. And Scotty all over the Fenrir. Hercules, nice shot on the Scotty. Can't quite deliver a beach ball to the face. That will do it. Scotty, Team Blue, the rest running back to the fountain. You can see Fenrir pawing his way into the front. There's Fafnir and Herc working together well. Here comes Arachne and some burst damage. Medusa, stone cold attack again. And some great attacks there. Look at, this is what I'm saying. Team Red doing a fantastic job when they got their team together. Hercules pulls back one. He jumps forward. Camazot's to the left. And you can see the collapsing now starting to fade as the teamwork collapsing from Team Red. And they're going to the individual play again. Nuwa using her abilities. Team Red, unfortunately, starting to figure that they might not be able to do that attack. Now they're getting back to it. There it is, 5 up. Unfortunately, Cerberus able to pick one out of that pile. And now it's a 3-2. Team Red not able to get much finish in that attack. That's really unfortunate. It was a great play. Sometimes it just doesn't go in your favor, though. Team Red piling as much damage into this 3v2 as they can. Fenrir opening up the ultimate. He's going for shock. He can't quite land a hit. He's slippery. And here comes Cerberus responding in kind. Going to try and drop them into Scotty. She's there. Absolutely perfect timing from Scotty from the fountain. Fenrir trying once more to get that shock. He just won't go. Fenrir running. Herc already gone. Team Blue giving chase. It's the 10-minute mark. In just a few moments, we'll see if there's going to be a surrender vote. I don't feel there should be, but there may be. Team Red retreating, reeling. A nice ultimate kill there from Nuwa. And Scotty a second as Herc trying to retreat. And he is going to be very low fighting this tower defense, this Phoenix defense against Team Blue. Not much he's going to be able to do here as he's just being fed hit after hit from Scotty. Camazotz could have a chance to pick 1, maybe 2 up here. It'd have to be a very daring attack. There it is. 1, 2, 3 attacks. That's going to put him down into the limelight of fire, but unfortunately it's not enough to do damage and take out the win. You can see now all that's left is a Phoenix and a Dwarf. Fafnir trying to defend. Nuwa stalls him. He dives in. He's going to go for the dragon attack. Pulsing. That's a nice big burst of damage from Fafnir. Look at all that dragon breath. It's not going to do much, though, as Nuwa has an answer for him. That was a great chance of defending. Unfortunately, just not able to, as Team Blue has seemed to have every response for Team Red in this one. Team Red playing very well. Team Blue just able to counter so far. Let's see what happens here. Camazotz diving through the wall. So does Fenrir, as Team Blue now reeling, but Nuwa has an answer. A nice pickup there. An important one, too. That could be the clutch kill as Cerberus finishing off Camazotz, leaving Hercules all alone. He's going to let that one go, I think, as that Titan is now just getting wailed on. You can see, though, Team Blue struggling to try and put it away. Hercules, 2 in the air, knocking him down, knocking him out. Nuwa going up. That Titan's still there. Fafnir back to defend. The Titan very, very low, but he only needs 1 hit point. Let's see what happens. Team Red still defending the Cerberus. Could be killed here. Medusa attack. Nicely done. She shuts down Cerberus, presses the attack, gets the double, and keeps going. Medusa, line of sight on Scotty. Scotty low. Medusa in chase. Defenders, Shock, and Arachne coming to with the aid of Medusa. Looks like they're going to try and trap her in the jungle. You see one going left, one going right. This isn't good for Medusa. Team Red needs to get on top of that, but they're busy killing minions. Medusa now caught, slips away. Shock diving in, and he's going right in the middle of Team Red. A lot of burst damage there on Shock from Fenrir and Camazotz. You can see they're trying to paw him out of this one, and Camazotz does with the ultimate. And another great delivery there from Team Red in their damage pile. Wonderful job there from Team Red responding. This is now 30-24. This game is anything but over. This tower should go down quite easily, smoother than a Kentucky bourbon. As you can see, Team Red taking an easy kill there on the Scotty. She was stupidly decided to pile in and fight that one out. She should have gone back. Nuwa might make the same mistake here. She's able to pick 1 up against Kanaka. Double there against Medusa. Nicely done. She's going to go for more. Nice drop hit there from Medusa. Cerberus with a shot attack. Lots of beads. Cerberus trying to finish off Fenrir. It's moving back and forth now. You can see lots of attacks from Hercules. He's coming in now too. Hercules trying to defend, maybe redeem himself for some of those earlier mistakes he made. He's doing a good job defending with the team now. Team Blue forming back together. Nuwa and Cerberus. Arachne, Shock on the way. Team Red gonna form up back at the Phoenix. They've got to defend. It's gonna be a popping up here right away. And then you'll see here, as soon as the Phoenix pops up, there he goes. the Titans' hit points will start to increase very slowly over time, but it'll happen. Here we go, Team Red trying to defend. That's Fafnir. He's gotten just leveled by Arachne. She had all kinds of poison spider webs for him. Shock lurching in. Crashing through Camisots is Shock. A nice hit there from Team Blue, trying to pick it up. Lots of burst damage from Cerberus. Here comes Fafnir trying to respond. The Phoenix is gone. He's stalled. Looks like a lot of burst on Fafnir. This may be it. Medusa, stall, stun, and a lot of hits from Medusa. She's trying to get a lot of traction in there. She can't quite do it now, as that is the game. A triple for Shock. Half a dead Titan. Team Blue able to capitalize, unfortunately, on that one. I don't know that Team Red was really given a fair shake, but that's the way it goes. Final score, 37-25, Team Blue. Yeah, what do you say there? I mean, you play a good game, your team does well, you get the damage, you get the kills, but they just found a way every chance. The cohesion wasn't bad, actually. You know what it was? It really was, because I got to see it from the camera ship. It was the mistakes, and they didn't have to be big. They just had to be there. And a couple of times, there was the one early one that Herc did, and I think that was sort of a linchpin play, and it just didn't go right. He chose to do something, and it wasn't a good idea. And from that moment, every mistake seemed to just sort of snowball the effect again and again and again. And it just ended up being a situation where you're in an unrecoverable snowball. And you can actually look at the damage, or rather the assists and the kills. 11, 3, 6, 5, 7, 4. These are not bad figures, but neither are these. They really aren't. As long as you're sort of within some barriers to each other, and a lot of double digits here, it tells the story of a team that just couldn't quite find the finish. But here in the player damage column, I don't really see a problem. It's pretty good. I mean, steady high on Blue. But yeah, it was a good game from Team Red. You win some, you lose some. That's the way she goes. Well, Canuck, thank you. Some entertaining Smite tonight. Appreciate that. Tomorrow, we have some cities skylines to attend to. So we're going to do that starting at 11 o'clock Mountain. I'd love you to join me for that then. If you haven't followed, hit the follow button. If you haven't liked, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me for the old Friday Night Smite.